Hey, we always live Elvis.
Hey, Memphis Mafia kid,
And Teresa.
and hey y'all. Wanted to try to bring y'all a video. I ain't gonna lie, I really missed y'all. Missed just everything. Surgery went great, and I appreciate all the well wishes and the cards and stuff that been receiving. Uh, now it's healing up time, and it's been a rough one.
It has, yeah.
But we're getting there, and we're gonna get there. So,
Well, we got you in a regular shirt today.
yeah. Just
You had to wear the one I massacred just to get on.
it really it stinks, but it's gonna be all worth it, y'all. Compared to what it was, what it's going through, and I know that. Had a great doctor, and think he did a great job. So.
And you get your stitches out tomorrow.
Yeah, I should go back and get stitches and a checkup tomorrow, so maybe we'll know more and get to y'all. Just bear with us. We're going to try our best when we can to get out some videos for y'all because we miss y'all and just miss the fun, the questions. Please, hey, y'all send us some questions. Now's the time. Send in some and we're gonna get back into this thing, but just wanted to let y'all all know that I appreciate it and I love each and every one of y'all. And two, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but probably have by now something weird.
Do you feel like someone's looking over your shoulder?
Yes. Teresa's come up with something new, so y'all give us comments on that too.
Well, everyone wanted me to be in the video, but like I've said, it works better for us sitting across from each other. So this way, you see my reflection, so you see me, and then you see Danny, and so I think it'll go better. But I haven't got the lighting on me right yet. My hair looks red, and it's not red, but I have to get that little tweaked a little bit. We'll see how. Let us know what you think.
We'll get there, and
that's
y'all.
An idea.
I will say,
she's.
There's nobody could take care of me no better than her, my family. But she's been here right by my side. Now, sometimes she ain't been maybe as quick as she should be, but hey,
I'm just glad you can get up out of a chair by yourself now.
If I ding on that bell a couple times, she comes and running.
I made the mistake of getting him a bell. I did. That was on me.
Oh, don't make me.
But,
well, y'all, we got some questions today, so let's get into a couple of them.
Okay. So the first one's for Manly Stranger. If you could go back to 1977 and Elvis asked you to pick the next song he would record, what song would you choose?
I don't know that there would have been a song from 77, but I will say this. If Tomorrow Never Comes,
I love that song.
had been out, the one that Garth Brooks did, had have been out during that time, or I could have took that song back to 77. That would have been the one that I would have asked Elvis to do. The song's pretty, and Garth did a great job on it, did good on it. I just always imagined and just wondered, sometimes I close my eyes, Elvis singing it, and I think it would have been,
I do too.
Would have been beautiful, with the heart and the feeling that he put into it, and there's so many others, but that one for me just.
Yeah, I would have liked to have heard Elvis sing that.
Yeah, it just comes.
It's just a pretty song.
Always has, and I think I mentioned that before, but a song from 77, I'm sure there was probably a couple that he didn't record that I would like for him to do, but if I could do it, that's the way I'd like to carry that song back to 77.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, the next question is from I Love Lucy and the Golden Girls. Did Elvis ever speak his views or thoughts on reincarnation?
Sure, Elvis spoke his views and feelings on a lot of things. The thing is, Elvis only shared that with just very few. The ones that he wanted to, the ones that he loved and trusted, and not with everybody. And I mean, he said that himself when he said he was just an entertainer and he'd rather keep his views, to and his feelings to himself, and I mean that's just the way it was. But he shared it, behind closed
He
doors
probably
or
talked to your mom and dad.
in many a times, and others, his Uncle Vernon and some of the other guys, I mean, they talked about a lot of wild things, and he would open up, but just like I said, that wasn't just with everybody, and two, if you think about it, I mean, look at it these days and times. I mean, so many things can be said one way and taken or turned into something that shouldn't be, and it's a sad thing because I mean the media, TV, entertainment, cable, Facebook, the whole
rumors,
the whole shebang, and the least little thing can be. So as far as being a businessman, he was very very smart on that, I think.
Okay, Flora Braswell. Why didn't Elvis have a lady singer on stage singing a duet with him sometimes?
And I suppose you mean like, Kenny and Dolly and, some Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty. I think personally, a lot of that was to do with the Colonel. And then too, and I don't want to come off in a bad way, but I mean, Elvis was just such a big draw himself, and he just, I mean, for his show or something, he just, I mean, it was pretty much all about, him. I mean, that's what the fans and his family come to see. Mm-hmm. Has it possibly come up? I don't know for a fact, but I'm sure, maybe at a time or another over his career it had, or somebody mentioned or offered it. But like I said, that was probably the Colonel. We've talked about how his ways were, and
Now he did sing like that in movies, in some of the movies, his musicals. With singing to another woman.
Yeah, he'd
sing.
Viva Las Vegas and Mark singing. Yeah, but I think they're more talking about a song, a duet, and put one out together. Which would have probably been great with the right person. I could see it.
Yeah. Okay, Laura Shepard 999. After Elvis's death, was there a lot of chaos between people who worked there or family arguing over what the plan should be, etc., or was Vernon in charge and everyone just knew it?
Well, kind of like, I'm going to tell you how it was. Everybody was basically just in total shock. And Uncle Vernon, Priscilla, Daddy, some of the other, other guys, they all talked about it and had input on it, and they planned it and set it up, even the viewing and everything. Just the whole thing. I don't think they could have went any better. But as far as chaos or fighting or just plain old horse crap, wasn't any of that.
Yeah.
People were just, we were just all, like I said,
in shock, yeah,
and stunned, in shock, and
couldn't believe it.
I gotta think how hard it was for all those people. I mean, I know, what I felt like and hard for me, and I didn't really have to do, any of the planning to put together, and it takes a lot, as we all know, with loved ones, and then him being Elvis Presley, it took even more. Mm-hmm. So, but no, everything
ran pretty
smooth. I thought was a good plan. I mean, could things have been done different? Sure, I guess they could, but like I said, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was a beautiful, well planned out funeral, and I thought Uncle Vernon did what Elvis would have wanted, and tried to let the fans be imbibed and say their goodbye, and that was I'm sure that's a hard thing to do, but there again, it shows you just how much he did love his fans and his Elvis family.
Yeah. All right, Damon Hampton, what was your last memory or interaction with Elvis before he passed away?
I'm going to be honest with you. I remember, actually seen him, a few days before that. But that week, for me, was just like any other week. I mean, and so many times before. I mean, they were all getting ready for tour, and it was, the things that they did, everybody, and then, mom and daddy, of course, and making plans of where we was going to be. I actually think that was one of the times that my aunt and uncle was going to come up and stay with us at Graceland like they had a time before. Like I said, everybody was just, preparing and doing it. That week was, I mean, it was like a knockout, a slap in the face. It just, like I said, it
kind of knocked the breath out.
Never, and I've told y'all, I of course, that particular day I was at Graceland Junior High. School wasn't in, but we had started football practice, and I was actually there when Daddy come and got me, and we, I've told that, but and even then I still didn't want to believe it, and at times I guess I don't want to believe it, but the thing about it is I know it's true, and life is the way it is, and it happens, but there'll never be anybody else in the world like him. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, Prairie Night Moon. Do you or any of your family think Jimmy Ellis was Vernon's son?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Well, hell no. Hell no first for me. And I wouldn't even get that thought. Don't even know why. And no, none of my family. I mean, that never. I guess that's another one of those
rumor type
things. Tales that like to keep things going. But he was not Uncle Vernon's son. So let me just clear that up.
All right, the last question. From Elvis has left the building. Oh, that's appropriate. The last question is Elvis has left the building. Okay. Did Elvis have many hats? Like, you have a lot of hats. So wondering if
Elvis had hats. You've seen him in some over the years, different ones. Some cap type hats, like a captain's. I don't know exactly what you call them. Sailor's hat, and then some of the just cool, downright out, flashy. Gangsta hats, and he had certain styles he liked. Now, to say he had many, I don't know what you would call many. He had his share, let's put it that way. And sometimes, once in a while, he'd like to wear one, and that's when you've seen it. But
you forgot to wear one tonight.
Yeah, I'm I can't think of who did it, but another one. I seen that little comment about putting my hat back on because the room was too bright or something. Reflect.
Get the light.
Let me tell you something. You just wished you had a pretty head like this.
Powder.
No, y'all, hey, all in fun. Look, we miss it. Excuse me. We miss each and every one of you. And like I said, as things start to progress, we're going to try to get you another video. So y'all hang in there with us. Don't forget us. Don't give up on us.
Hey, we just passed 35,000 subscribers.
Always love us, and that shows, and we appreciate it. Yeah, we're damn proud of that. So let's hang in there and keep doing what we're doing, having fun, and taking it day by day. And with that, y'all, next time we'll see you. Remember, we always live Elvis.